Hi guys, Ashley from Ash Cash Budget here. If you're new to this channel, I am on the Dave Ramsey baby steps. I am currently on baby step number 2, paying off about $42,000 in debt. July was one of my lowest months of the year so far. As I've discussed before, I can have a very variable income, and that is what happened this month. You've seen some of my good months. In fact, June was probably my best month of the year, and then followed by the worst month of the year. I still do a zero-based budget for every single month. I do have a sinking fund in case I can't make my regular bills, and I can always take from that just because I never know. But this month I also did some side hustles to try to earn some extra money to try to reach those goals. I also had some indecision about funding my sinking funds, especially the car maintenance fund and the medical fund. But I did get a really good comment from Mungo Lewis about the topic, and I kind of reevaluated the month and what I needed to do. So we're going to go over that as well. My two paychecks ended up being $828.05 and $770.53, which makes $1,598.58 from my regular job for the month, which actually is not too bad, and I was able to pay all of my bills with that, plus some to the debt snowball with just that amount. My boyfriend's half came out to $641.94, and that's including the extra money that he had to pay for the cable when he ordered a movie. And then my side hustles came out to $189.24. Now this is not a whole lot. I can't really get like a part-time job for a side hustle just because of the demands of my job and the hours that I get and being available whenever something comes up. But I did find a few things I was able to do online. We'll go down here. This is the beginning of the month. I got one of those mail surveys again for $5. And then I tried out some transcribing sites. Now, TranscribeMe I actually tried out a while ago and I've been a part of it, but it's not the best. You kind of just get put into this queue and you have to hope you hit something, and then once you do hit a transcribing job, you have to hope that it's not a bad one and that you don't have to return it. It was okay, and I did finally make the threshold amount of $20 because I decided to go ahead and try really hard because I've been part of it for a couple months. So I wanted to cash some of that out, and I made it to $25.66, and then I went ahead and cashed out so that I would get it before the end of the month so it could be part of the July budget. And then I tried another transcribing site called Rev. I've been hearing a lot about this. I had actually, I guess, done their test a year ago and I failed that time, and I tried it again and I finally passed. They actually pay you weekly. So anything that you might make within a week. I haven't been doing it for a week or two after I was trying to hustle and get some stuff for July. But hopefully I can sit down and do some stuff for August eventually so I can make a little bit from that for August. So with Rev, the first week that I fully committed, I made $25.45. They pay you on Mondays directly to your PayPal account, and I didn't realize PayPal has actually changed, and it no longer takes 3 to 5 days to get your money out. It only took 1 business day, and that's for free. You can get it instantly too, but you have to pay 25 cents, which I'm not going to do that. I can wait a day. And once I figured out that I could get it that quickly, since the last day was on a Tuesday, so if I got paid from Rev on Monday, I could have it in my bank account by Tuesday. So I hustled a little bit more so that last week I could make a little bit more from Rev, and I got $19.90. MTurk is Amazon MTurk. You get paid for doing little tasks and stuff. I don't make minimum wage with any of this stuff, but in the meantime, it does help. And I can also do it while I'm just sitting around watching TV and stuff as well. They do have some transcribing things on there. They have audio transcribing or transcribing receipts and stuff like that, or identifying stuff. So I did Amazon MTurk. I cashed out the first time $55.75, and it said it was going to take 5 days, but it came to me the next day. So I went ahead and tried to just get a little bit more before the very end of the month. So on the very last day, I was able to get $12.48 from MTurk. I did make about $68 there. I made like $45 from Rev. Overall, they were pretty decent amounts. And part of it was just because I had so much time off of work. So really, the pay is not that great per hour, but it was something that I was able to add and carry my budget through and add to my debt snowball. And here is the savings. I decided to, after all that contemplation, to just go ahead and drop it for the month. I have plenty in savings. I do want to keep it going, of course, but since it's the slowest month and it's only 1 month, if anything is to were to happen, I have my emergency fund. I have all of that. Like if I needed something done with my car that exceeds my car maintenance fund, or my medical that exceeds my medical fund, I could make it happen. So I decided to just go ahead, and since I was making such a low amount and struggling with that decision, I just didn't put anything in my sinking funds at all this month. I will definitely pick it up for August though. Rent is $850 like usual. City came out to $92.35. I discussed that with you in my budget update. It's a little bit more expensive this month because they did not read the meter in June for the gas portion, so I was double charged for that, kind of. I wasn't really double charged, it was just 2 months worth of reading all at once. Electricity came out to $77.28. Cable internet came out to $256.86. I discussed this as well with you during the budget update, and how that is about that is a little over $7 more, and my boyfriend paid for that extra amount because it was due to renting a movie. My regular bills, the ones that I pay by myself, is $86.27 for the phone, $100 for the car insurance, and then I pay my boyfriend back $150 for my health insurance that I get through his work. These have all been about the same recently. Cash envelopes, I was able to cut back a bit on the second part of the cash envelopes for the month. Gas I took down to just $75 instead of $100, and that did get me through. I'm about to get paid here soon, so I know that that is going to get me through until I get paid. So I ended up with $175 in the gas envelope for the month. Medical is a non-negotiable, so it was $25 no matter what, $50 for the month. Cats is non-negotiable, so that stayed at $40 for the month. Personal, instead of $50, which is usually the lowest I go, I went ahead and only did $20. So that brought that expense down to $70 for the month. And hair, clothing, wallet, those are stuff that can wait. Groceries, household is covered by the church check. I only add to those when I'm making a good amount from my own personal check during the month. And finally, the debt payment. I did the $130 minimum payment that automatically withdraws, and I was able to still do a $352 debt snowball on top of that. Now, I don't know how I ended up a round number with no change. As you can see, it's an every dollar budget, but it just happened that way. $352 to the lowest student loan that I have, and that is way more than expected. So that's not only the amount that I made from my side hustles, but also some from my regular paycheck. Not contributing to the sinking funds made me a little nervous, but in the end, I really think it worked out, and I am doing good now that I know going into August I'm going to add back to them a little bit. So considering that this was the lowest month so far, I think I did a decent job. I am pretty proud of myself. It's not quite a traditional debt snowball where it would have been an extra $425 on top of the $130, but I got pretty darn close. And that is it. Please let me know how your July went. I will leave the links up above to subscribe and another video that YouTube will suggest for you guys, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!